My brother hired a private investigator, but he uncovered the wrong truth. I grew up as the forgotten middle child in a small, tight-knit town, the disappointment of the family. My older brother, the golden child, had the perfect life. Wife, kids, house, boat, or so everyone believed. Me, I was the quiet one. Sensitive, awkward, more comfortable with comics and computers than people. After dropping out of college, my family basically wrote me off. They thought I was still working at the local comic book shop, years after it had closed. What they didn't know was that I'd co-founded a small IT company and sold it for millions. I became a quiet success, living simply, staying invisible, until my brother decided to expose me. One day, I got a credit alert. Someone had run a background check using my social security number. Turns out, my brother had hired a private investigator to dig into my life. He wanted proof that I was a failure, maybe so my parents would stop pitying me. But what he uncovered completely backfired. The investigator found everything: my financial records, my company's sale, the house I actually owned. My brother's plan to embarrass me blew up in his face, and I knew it. So I decided to hit back. Using my cybersecurity tools, I traced every move he'd made, and then I hired the same agency to investigate him. What they found made my jaw drop. My perfect brother was drowning in debt, had multiple mortgages, a history of DUIs, and serious IRS trouble. He wasn't mentoring me, he was barely keeping himself afloat. I decided to confront him at our next family dinner. When I arrived, I could instantly feel something off. My parents were being too nice. Apparently, they already knew. The investigator had told them everything about my success. For the first time in my life, they looked at me with respect, maybe even pride. But that respect felt hollow. My brother grew tense, his voice sharp, trying to brag his way back into control. I let him talk, and then quietly I dropped the report on the table. Every secret, every lie, every unpaid bill. Silence, then shouting. 30 years of family tension exploded in a single dinner. He accused me of betrayal. My parents panicked, scrambling to protect the image of their good son. My sister sat frozen as old wounds ripped open, our family's perfect facade shattered completely. When my brother screamed that I should never have been born, I didn't respond. I just stood up, grabbed my coat, and left. That drive home felt like freedom and grief mixed together. For the first time, I realized I didn't need their approval anymore. I didn't need to keep showing up to those toxic Sunday dinners to prove my worth. I had built a life for myself on my terms, and maybe that was enough. I can't share the full story here, but if you want the whole truth, the full video is in the description below. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for more.